Inside the OMG, episode number 143. Welcome to the show. Thought I would kick it off with a piece I did for a film that I just finished. I worked with Jack Barrick again. This was the third film we've worked on together. He's a documentary filmmaker, among other things. But this is the third project we've worked on together, and it was a blast. I had a great time composing the music. The film ended up being about, I think, close to 80 minutes. And it was almost wall-to-wall music, so it was a lot of fun to create and support the story. The film is called Essential. I know there's talks with Netflix and Amazon Prime, so we'll see what happens. Should it get picked up, I'll let you know where you can watch the film. You can stream it from your home, from your smartphone, from wherever. All right, so let's move over to the other camera. We'll talk some more. All right, cool. I think we're good. Some shout outs, Mom and Dad. Thanks for tuning in. Jimmy, howdy from San Francisco. Thank you. Really nice. Melody stays with you. Thanks, Jimmy. Really appreciate that. That piece of music, it just, when Jack asked me to write music for the film, they actually had another composer that they decided not to, both parties decided, maybe it's not the right fit. And even though I'd done 2 films with Jack before, he was like, hey, the producers want to hear what you can do, and I know that it'll be great, but they don't know you, so do you think you can put something together? So that really just the kind of the short version of that. I extended it tonight. I added a bunch of stuff. But the essential, the main piece, that do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do, do-do, that kind of piece came to me rather quickly, and I thought, ooh, I'm onto something. So he sent me the opening credits, and I added the piano to it and some strings and sent it off and got the A-OK, got the approval, and we were off and running. So that piece of music just wow, it was just an inspired thing that happened, and it was fantastic. And so anyway, all right, so things to cover this week. We're obviously Thanksgiving week, a lot to be thankful for. Hope you are able to spend time with your loved ones this week. So one of the things I want to touch on, and I want to honor a fellow musician that I had the pleasure of working with, and that's Billy Hinsche. Billy Hinsche, amazing talent, keyboard player, singer, songwriter, guitar player, producer. What a talent. He worked with, well, let me I'll give you his whole bio, but unfortunately and tragically, he passed away over the weekend. He was 70 years old, and I had no idea that he was ill. Apparently, he'd been fighting. So he had some health issues and went down really quickly. And we didn't know. At least I didn't know. So I had the pleasure of working with Billy on several songs. And I met him through a friend of mine, Frank Kilpatrick. And Frank's a songwriter, and I've been working with him over the last 4 or 5 years. I've produced a bunch of songs for him and co-written songs and played a lot of the instruments. So Frank is a huge Beach Boys fan, and he introduced me to Billy, who happened to be a keyboard player and guitar player in the Beach Boys touring band for over 30 years. So he introduced me to Billy. He wanted Billy to come and play on some of the songs that Frank had written in the Beach Boys kind of style. and I had the pleasure of producing the sessions and producing the songs. And so came over to Frank's place, and in walks Billy, and just as nice as can be. Just a great guy, gentle, creative, collaborative, really, really awesome to work with. And I can't say enough great things about Billy. So I've got some pictures to show of us in the studio together. There's a song that I'm going to play in a bit. It's a song that I produced, played a lot of the instruments. Billy sang lead on. I arranged all the vocals, the background vocals, and sang on the backgrounds. Played all the other instruments. I think Billy played acoustic guitar on it and piano, as well as singing lead. And this was a song that Frank and Reiko, another talented singer-songwriter that I've worked with, they wrote the song together and pitched it to Billy, and they said, Billy, we'd love for you to come and be part of this and sing on it. And it's kind of got this Beach Boys flair, so he happily agreed, and it was awesome. So let me tell you a little bit more about Billy, and as I do, I'm going to share some slides. So the song that we worked on together, it's called She Gave Me My Freedom. And so that on saxophone is Scott Page. And Scott came in and just laid down some great sax parts. And Scott is a wonderful musician. He was Pink Floyd's touring sax player for many years, along with Supertramp and a bunch of other acts, and session guy. He's been on all sorts of records, and he teaches at USC, teaches music and music business, and quite a force in music, and great guy to work with. So also another one of Frank's friends who said, hey, I got this guy Scott coming over, and he's going to play some sax. And it's like, all right, great. So we had a great time. So on that song, Billy sang lead and Scott played sax. So I had a great time working with them. So, all right, so there's Billy and myself. Billy is in between takes. He's going to play some keys on it. So Billy, vocalist, guitarist, musician, and arranger, Billy Hinchy passed away November 20th, 2021 at the age of 70. He was born July 29th, 1951 in Manila, Philippines. The family moved to the U.S. and settled in Beverly Hills. Hinchy attended Loyola High School, where he met Desi Arnaz Jr. and Dean Paul Martin. The three later formed the group Dino, Desi, and Billy, and signed with Frank Sinatra's record label, Reprise Records. In the late 1960s, Hinchy began to work as a session musician for the Beach Boys. Although he declined at least one offer to formally join the group in favor of continuing his education in August 1969, he toured extensively with the band as a vocalist and multi-instrumentalist, often playing keyboards and rhythm guitar, from 1971 to 1977 and 1982 to 1996. His sister Annie was married to the group's guitarist, Carl Wilson. He earned a BFA from the University of California, Los Angeles School of Theater, Film, and Television in 1974. Billy Hinchy has provided backing vocals on recordings for Elton John's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Warren Zevon's Desperados Under the Eaves, America's Hat Trick, Joan Jett's Good Music, and others. As I mentioned, he was quite a force. So there we are on tracking day with Billy's holding the guitar. That's Reiko, one of the co-writers, and Frank Kilpatrick, the other co-writer of the track. And it was really just a fun, relaxed session. Had a great time making magic. Really cool. Really cool. So there's Billy on stage with the Beach Boys doing his thing. I grew up in Northern Virginia. Obviously, many of you know that. And every 4th of July, the Beach Boys would come and play at the mall in Washington, D.C. And I'm sure we ended up seeing Billy. We went a few times, and I'm sure Billy was there playing with the Beach Boys, along with our other good friend Mike Kowalski, drummer. He was the drummer for the Beach Boys for many years as well. So he and Mike and Billy were very close and worked for many years together with the Beach Boys. And Mike was a guest on our show not too long ago. And I'm so bummed that we didn't have Billy on the show. Definitely, that was a guest I wanted to have on. And he has he had been streaming on Facebook and sharing his stories and playing live and whatnot. So if you go over to Facebook, you can catch Billy Hinchy's past videos, past live streams, so you can get a real sense and a lot of history there. Just great stories, talking about the Beach Boys, talking about what it was like to have hits before you're 15 years old. He had music hits, so quite a life. There's the young group. Dino, Desi, and Billy. All right. So there we are. Okay, so what I thought I'd do now is I'll play the track that I produced with Billy singing lead and with Scott Page on sax. So here we go. She Gave Me My Freedom. Check out the song. I'll be right back.
You and I were just fine. We were doing okay. Always love you, baby. Just having a rough day. We were in a rut. Same thing every night. I needed to get away, 'cause something wasn't right. She gave me my freedom to go anywhere I will. Try something else, buy me a thrill. Traveling all over, how long can I stay? Feeling so free, forever's okay. At first it was awesome, being out on my own. Try anything I wanted, far from my home. But a few days without her, it began to get old. When the sun went down, it started to get cold, and she gave me my freedom to go anywhere I will. Try something else, buy me a thrill. Searching all over, am I on my way? Asking myself whether I should stay. Something new, or did I just need to see? I'd never stop loving her, it was all within me. Different is no better, that's what I'd find. Wanting anything else was just in my mind, yeah. Now my journey's over, I'm on my way. Don't have to roam, I'm heading home to stay, 'cause she gave me my freedom to go anywhere I will. Try something else, buy me a thrill. Now my journey's over, I'm on my way. Vacation past no more, I'm heading home today.
She Gave Me My Freedom, written by Frank Kilpatrick and Reiko, with Billy Hinchy on lead vocals, piano, acoustic guitar, Scott Page on sax, and me on everything else. What a great memory that was. Great, great time. Rest in peace, Billy. You're already greatly missed. Okay, Miko's here. Thank you, Miko. And, oh, I like this. Our girl is back. Alexa is home. That's awesome. She was in Ireland, and we're so thrilled that she's back now. So that's awesome. So there you go. I had to run out and say hi when I played the video. So she had a long flight back and exhausted and all that, but all good. So I'm going to play a few songs, and if you have any questions, throw them in the comments. Have an Olio request, let me know. And here we go. Day to day underpaid, working off the bills that I made, running with the mob in the race, keeping rapid routine pace, spending lots of time in haste, knowing it's a giant waste, grinding up that final mile, longing for the gift of a smile. Celebrate the glory of today. Celebrate the joy of life. Celebrate the gift of a smile for a while. Watching all the children play, hearing things yesterday, feeling overwhelmed with stress, chasing that dream with the best, with the best. Celebrate the glory of today. Celebrate the joy of life. Celebrate the gift of a smile for a while. Thanking God for every meal, being true to what is real, grinding out final mile, longing for the gift of a smile, smile. Smile, chasing that dream with the best. Celebrate the glory of today. Celebrate the joy of life. Celebrate the glory Gift of a Smile off the Color of Music album. You can find that Spotify, Apple Music. You can even go to our official website in the store, oliomusic.com. You can click on the store link. Get yourself an autographed copy if you haven't already. A little collector's item for you. All right. Let's rock this out a little bit. What do you say? Dedicated to our friends in Southern Oregon that almost abducted Kelly Hill.
That work real hard like the good ones should. You know the ones. Somewhere between 9 and midnight, howling on the moon, dancing in the moonlight. Everything go crazy up in here. Better stop, sweet nothing's in my ear. Meet me at 12:30. We can get dirty. Oh, we can get dirty. Oh, getting real flirty. Oh, we can get dirty. So we can get dirty. He got strange when he showed up. You know the ones. The look in his eye with his lady luck. You know the ones. Somewhere between 9 and midnight, howling on the moon, dancing in the moonlight. Everything go crazy up in here. Better stop, sweet nothing's in my ear. Meet me at 12:30. We can get dirty. Oh, we can get dirty. Oh, getting real flirty. Oh, we can get dirty. So we can get dirty. Did you think I wanna get dirty? Oh, with a wink and a drink, you wanna get dirty. Oh, we should stop right now before we get started. We get started. Somewhere between 9 and midnight, howling on the moon, dancing in the moonlight. Everything go crazy up in here. Better stop, sweet nothing's in my ear. Meet me at 12:30. We can get dirty. Oh, we can get dirty. Oh, getting real flirty. Oh, we can get dirty. So we can get dirty. Oh, we can get dirty. Oh, getting real flirty. Oh, we can get dirty. So we can get dirty. Oh, so we can get dirty.
Dirty's on the Party Up EP. Came out in 2020. Based on a true story.
She came to Vegas from Mama, mansion filled melodrama, head to toe in golden thread, woven through her dread. Hey baby, snake eyes, shady red, gambling it. When you get right down to it, yeah, but money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money, money don't, money, money don't, money, money don't, money don't. Not so sweet from Cincinnati, drives a pink vintage caddy, knows the tricks and he struck it rich. He's the devil's bitch, 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 bitch. Greenbacks won't make him cool. Pocket change for a fool. Ladies cringe when he's out of sight. There's no love tonight. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, money, money don't, money, money don't, money, money don't, money, money don't. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy laundry, daddy jam. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked calm. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, mama, sugar mama can't buy true love. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, money, money don't, money, money don't. Monday! Oh, sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked calm. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy laundry, daddy jam. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked calm. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, mama, sugar mama can't buy true love. Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy true love. Mama, sugar, mama can't buy true love. Can't buy you love. Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy you true love. Oh no. Dressed up and on the go, beautiful night, we're in the flow, looking good, Hollywood and Vine. Forget tomorrow, now's the time. Disco party, twilight zone, it's a throwback, we can go. Taylor Bowie, super freak, looking, feeling sexy chic. It's a night of make-believe. New Year's Eve, I can feel it, ain't gonna stop. New Year's Eve, on the ball to drop. New Year's Eve, gonna party like it's 99, in the middle of a good time. It's a night of make-believe. Flashing back, let's take a trip. We rocked it on the Sunset Strip. With my crew we got around. Back in the day we all got down. Disco party, twilight zone, it's a throwback, we can go. David Bowie, super freak, looking, feeling sexy chic. It's a night of make-believe. Yeah, it's like New Year's Eve, I can feel it, ain't gonna stop. New Year's Eve, I ain't waiting on the ball to drop. New Year's Eve, gonna party like it's 99, in the middle of a good time. It's been too long since we've been gone. We grew up and moved on, but we got tonight and it's alright. We can dance till the morning light. Disco party, twilight zone, it's a throwback, we can go. David Bowie, super freak, looking, feeling sexy chic. It's a night of make-believe. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's been too long since we've been gone. We grew up, yeah, moved on. But we got tonight, and it's alright. We can dance till the morning light. New Year's Eve. I can feel it, ain't gonna stop. New Year's Eve. I'm not waiting for the ball to drop. Gonna party like it's 99, in the middle of a good time. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it. Gonna party like it's 99, in the middle of a good time. New Year's Eve. That was a single we put out in 2017. Ooh, ooh, ah, that's right. Hitting vocal part overlap amazingly tonight. Thanks, Jimmy. Trying to do it all. Trying to cover all the vocal parts. Wee wee. Yep. Excellent. All right. All right, do a couple more for you. Let's see. Okay, let's see here now. Of course. Always got to check the tuning. Got to be in tune for you. Very, very critical. Very, very important. Awesome. Thank you, Beth. Appreciate the applause. Running through the old song list. Simply put, I'm into you. Tasty lips would surely do amazing things. I won't lie, you're the one I can't deny. We would if we could. Believe me when I say we would feel so good. There is just one thing plainly said, you're into me. Get the point? We gotta be so discreet with an alibi. Live without, I would die. Clearly marked a tragedy. Romeo is down to one plea. Spend the night with Juliet. Risk it all, would not regret. We would if we could. Believe me when I say we would feel so good. There is just one thing, there is no flame. When our rings involve no resolve, this fact I bring. There's no after all, no more calm. There's just one thing. way it's gotta be. We would feel so good. There is just one thing we would if we could. Believe me when I say we would feel so good. There is just one thing we would if we could. We would feel so good. We would if we could. There is just one thing.
That's from our EP called 3P. I think we've talked about this before. I don't think that's available for streaming, but we do have it on our website. And actually, I think you can get it off of Amazon. If you go to Amazon, you can get the 3P EP. It's got One Thing, Love You I Do, and Erotic. Those 3 songs are on that. So, yeah, One Thing. Love this song. You Were Reading My Mind. All right, Beth. Thinking some more about what could be Must be a lot of humidity in here tonight. A lot of heat. It's affecting these strings. I was thinking, here's a really funny flashback memory. Beth, see if you remember this. This was in the 90s. And we went to Magic Mountain. I know exactly when we went to Magic Mountain. It was when there was that crazy slow car chase with OJ and Al Cowlings on the freeway. So it was that day. We were at Magic Mountain. It was me, it was Beth, and our friend Neil. And we met this guy, Quentin, who was a music manager. And he was telling us how he used to be Jamie Foxx's manager. And, he represented comedians and musicians. And so we hit it off and had a great conversation and tried to work together and do something. And I remember him saying he wanted to, because he knew that I played piano, I played guitar, and he wanted to kind of create this variety show around all of these things, piano, guitar, and whatnot. And I was like, man, I don't want to do any of that. What are you talking about? So this was in the, whatever that was, 94, 93, 94. And I was just thinking, that's not really what I want. I want to do the band thing and put that out. Cut to, here we are. I'm doing this live stream, playing a little piano, playing some guitar, singing some songs, telling some stories. So Quentin, I guess you were just way before your time in regards to me. I wasn't ready for you. And now It's crazy. Crazy. So, not sure where you are now, but if you happen to ever see this video, shout out to Quentin. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well in your world. And I guess full circle, right? I guess things come back around. And here we are. Very funny. Very entertaining. Perfect for Thanksgiving week. Yep. Beth says, yep. Awesome. Funny memory. I might try to look him up, see what he's doing, see where he's at. Let me see if you remember that. Yeah, Beth's laughing. So, you started out with your movie soundtrack work. What is your favorite pairing of a movie and soundtrack? And bonus question, why did it work so well? I remember Quentin. He was a talker. Right? Yeah. Okay. So you started out with your movie soundtrack work. What is your favorite pairing of a movie and soundtrack? Ooh, like just in general? I will tell you, Jimmy. I'll tell you. Shawshank Redemption, that film, the music in that, it's so good. Like, that is incredible. I love the way he captures the essence of the film, and the music is so... there's a scene called... Okay, little homework for you. Yeah, I'll tell you a little thing. Look up Shawshank Redemption and find Brooks Was Here. That piece of music with the visual. So if you recall Brooks, he's the old crook that's been at Shawshank forever, and he finally gets out, and he's been institutionalized. He hasn't been out in forever, and he just wants to go back in because he can't relate to life outside. And the music, there's like a montage of Brooks when he's out, and the music that's playing there, I mean, that makes, seriously, like, brings a tear to my eye, the way it's just so melancholy and sad. Probably one of my favorite pieces of music and sequences. I just love it. Another film where the music is incredible, and I just love the whole thing from top to bottom, Theory of Everything. And that composer unfortunately passed away way too young, several years ago. So look up Theory of Everything and that soundtrack. Beautiful music, really great, piano based. I love that. So I love those sparse kinds of things that, you know, they're subtle and they support the film. So I had an opportunity to do a lot of that work in this latest film, Essential, where there was some sad moments, and I had to really, you know, support it with less is more, and I really like that approach. Yeah. Shawshank Redemption, My Week with Marilyn, Theory of Everything. Not that you're asking me, but yeah, all those. Alexa, love Shawshank. Yeah, thanks, Beth. Thanks, Arif. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, really just those kinds of things. Ooh, another one. Such a beautiful piece of music. And it killed me. Like, made me cry. Was Up. The music from Up. And I think it's such a... I'll give you a little secret, but... you know, So there's that opening montage in Up, and it's talking about, Mr. Fredrickson with his wife Ellie, and they're going through the years, and it's a love story, and it's so great, and the music's right, and it's lively and upbeat, and then Ellie passes away. And you take that same piece of music, you strip away all of the orchestra, all of the strings, and you just have this soft piano played in the upper register by itself, slowly, and just against what's happening. I mean, it's an animated film, and I'm just tearing up. Because the music, it's just right. It's just right. So, yeah, Up. Check out Up. And when it does that by itself, slowed down, piano, upper register, that's it. So, yeah, see? Montage, tearjerker. Theory of Everything, A Game of Croquet. Love that song. And you got... yeah, I was so inspired by Theory of Everything, and we watched the film, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta figure that out." So I sat at the piano and like, "Ooh, I got it." I love playing that. That's a really good one. Another good one is La La Land. That has a really cool when our male hero is sitting at the piano and he's playing his do 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 do. Also, it's just right, just good. So yeah, I love a lot of the piano based movie scores. I guess so. I guess I'm found out. That's what makes me tick. Yeah. Okay. That's very kind of you, Beth. Yeah, it's fun to... We play a game in our house where there's a movie score. We're watching a film and a movie score happens, and it's like something that I'd really like. Ooh, I like that. Pause the movie, run over to the piano, play it, and see if I can, how quickly I can just, after hearing it one time, figure it out. That's a fun thing to do. Yeah. All right, wow, 7:56. How about that? Last song. Got to call it a night. Yes, we do. Got the swag to match your sweater, breaking every odyssey. She got the moves to make him stagger. Now he's making room for three. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Everybody go boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Put a ring on her finger, but her friends tell him to run. She got the news, give the ringer, 'cause the kid is not his son. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Everybody go boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that. Just like that, just like that. Y'all know where it's at.
just like that. Y'all know where it's at. That's the law, but she's a slayer, pay to play. He's no longer living free, pay to play. She's a player all the way. It's about a tragedy all the way. Sometimes people stay the same. Sometimes people change their ways. To see the light, well, they do what's right before it goes boom. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Everybody go boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Just like that. Y'all know where it's at. 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 This has been Inside the OMG, episode number 143. Thank you so much for tuning in, sending you much love, wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. May you have a fantastic week. Celebrate with family. I'm so thankful and grateful that you're here sharing the journey, sharing my music journey with me. And I will see you next Tuesday. Looking forward to it for episode 144. Let me just check the comments really quick. Don't want to leave anyone hanging. We always bet on how long it will take. Boom. Happy Thanksgiving. Thankful for so many things. Absolutely. All right. Much love to you all. I'm going to leave you with a song called Living the Dream. Living the Dream. Good night. Stuck inside a rut, feeling bored, whatever, so what? Is this what life was meant to be? You feel it has no meaning. Somewhere along life's windy road, you took up burdens and heavy loads. You can't see in front of you, caught up in all the can't-dos. Live the dream, make it real. Focus on how it will feel. Visualize who you wanna be, then you'll see. Live the dream, now's the time. Pursue a life that is sublime. Doing what you love brings fortune from above. Stuck on your debt, nickel and dime, you're so upset. Like I'm stuck on your shoe, it's just enough to distract you. A victim of raw deals. What you say now becomes real. Keep dwelling on the bad. What you think is what's had. Live the dream, make it real. Focus on how it will feel. Visualize who you wanna be, then you'll see. Live the dream, now's the time. Pursue a life that is sublime. Doing what you love brings fortune from above. There's a secret I've been told, to live a life worth more than gold. Be grateful for what you got. Hold on to what you can, not what you cannot. above. Live the dream, make it real. Focus on how it will feel. Visualize who you wanna be, then you'll see. Live the dream, now's the time. Pursue a life that is sublime. Doing what you love brings fortune from above. Living the dream on high esteem. It's my regime and my theme. Living the dream.